So welcome back to our series on the Sueprstars 2.0 course and a day-by-day breakdown of what you're going to learn. So here on day 4, we title the course Property Measurement and Pricing, because now that we've understood really the business of real estate, we're already talking about how to generate leads and then what to do when you sit down with that seller at the listing appointment. Really, because there's so much content in the killer listing presentation and how to prepare for it, what to do when you're there, the general sales techniques to make sure that you get that listing. We really wanted to separate and have another day for the other pieces of the essential toolbox of the seller, which is how to measure that house and also how to properly prepare the competitive market analysis, or CMA. So let's break this day down into two really distinct parts. The first, let's talk about property measurement. You see, as a real estate agent, you need to understand square footage and what's included in square footage, because you as the professional are going to be measuring and quoting those numbers and then ultimately pricing properties based on the square footage that you come up with. So in this course, we're going to give you that essential skill to understand how to physically and functionally measure a property. So we're actually going to go through with the measuring tape, show you how it's done, but we're also going to discuss the concept of square footage, because one of the things that you need to be armed with as a new real estate agent is that discussion and that toolbox of information on what's a square foot, what's living area square footage, total area square footage, etc. So on day 4, we're going to make sure that you know how to calculate square footage properly. The other thing we're going to focus on is the competitive market analysis. And the way we always present competitive market analysis is very simple. This is an essential tool that makes you an expert. Because as a real estate agent, if I'm a seller and I call you into my home, I want you to be able to tell me what my house is worth and show me where that information came from. Well, where that information is going to come from is a competitive market analysis, or a CMA. So we're going to teach you how to research the marketplace. We're going to teach you how to pick comparable properties, ones that can help you determine the marketplace and what your subject or your seller's house is going to be worth. We're also going to talk about the relationship between the inventory or your competition, what to do about expired listings and how that plays into your CMA, and ultimately be able to build that toolbox to where you are an expert. And there's a difference between you as the seasoned, practiced real estate agent and maybe an automatic algorithm that some website may put out there that tells people what their home is worth. Because if I'm a seller and I'm trusting you to come into my home and I'm considering having you list my house for sale, one of the things you better understand is the marketplace and why properties are priced the way they are. So on day 4 of Sueprstars 2.0, we can really talk about building your essential skill set as a real estate agent, which includes measuring properties, understanding square footage, and how to properly prepare a CMA so you can discuss pricing and back that up with experience and research.